everybody. How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. It is Juneteenth and I have the day off, so happy Juneteenth day, everybody. I'm doing a little bit of a catch up. Yesterday, I've been struggling with these allergies and my throat keeps going. Look at the squirrels out there. I just fed all my critters. It's only 6 in the morning and they're playing. Maybe that's relevant to your reading. Maybe someone's getting chased, getting bullied. Oh, my babies. I love squirrels. Anyway, I tried to put love is love in the background. But my sign's too big and I don't have a smaller one. It is Pride Month, by the way. I myself am not part of the LGBTQ, but all my friends are. And I don't feel like you have to be technically one of them to support this month. I support everybody loving who they want, so just putting that in there. I don't want to be political or anything. I'm just saying happy Pride Month, happy Juneteenth day. Wherever you are in the world. We did our parade on Saturday. It kind of got drowned out by all the protesting, and I was so sad because there was all these adorable little kids with the Juneteenth signs, and they were like teaching you about history as they walked in the parade, and then all the protesters came and ruined it for the littles, so I was sad. So hopefully somewhere in the world today they're doing something cool for Juneteenth. I got some new charms, by the way. I got a claddagh, which I have tattooed on my foot. This is a big part of my tradition in my culture, Celtic culture. Then I got Through the Storm charm. God gets you through everything is what this represents. When you're going through a hard time, you can just kind of hold it or stick it in your pocket. Same with this. And since I'm looking for a husband, this is to find love charm, but not like any hoodoo one. It's just like a cute, it doesn't have any significance as far as religion, but it folds up and put it in your pocket while you find love. It's got the claddagh on the front too. Irish people, you know, we like charms. We like traditions. I got some new crystals. This is Himalayan, all the way from the Himalayan mountains. Super powerful. Anyway, let's get into your reading. I just wanted to show you my new stuff. I'm going to pull this one forward since we're talking about love. Rose quartz. See if I can get any channeled things. I heard it's going to be okay. If there's some kind of healing in this love connection or healing within yourself, I immediately, when I started to do the reading, and I'm going to do other kinds today, this one is definitely a love reading. Just kind of pulled at me. Manipulation. Oof. It's gonna be okay. Are you dealing with a narcissist? Are you healing from a narcissist? So, as I said that, yeah. You're healing from narcissistic manipulation. I don't know if you're currently in this connection and someone's learning not to be, you know, a narcissist. Or for most of you, I'm feeling like you finally stepped away from somebody who is very manipulative, very controlling. I heard abuse for some of you. I'm sorry to hear that. It makes me want to jump through this phone and beat him up for you, but that really doesn't solve anything, but my anger just triggered. So you might be really mad. What would Jesus do? Stepping into the spotlight. Yes, I'm going to clarify what all these are, but I feel like I should pull them. Battle lines drawn, jealousy, positive vibes. Okay, so now I'm getting more of, I know you can't see all the cards as I'm talking to them. I'm going to put them up here. What would Jesus do is you are like a light worker. Maybe you don't have a specific title or you don't follow a specific religion, but you are on this earth to do something of light, and it has a lot to do with your personality and your life lessons and how you speak to people. Stepping into the spotlight, you might become some kind of life coach, motivational speaker. Maybe you're going to be an actress, or you're going on a podcast, or you're opening a channel, but there's something that you're going to be watch for, either down the road or currently, and it has a lot to do with giving people advice on how to get out of tough situations or how to find themselves again. You're like very much a motivational person, or at least your future is. So if you're really going through it right now, I feel like this would be Spirit saying, start a diary, take notes, because you're going to one day stand up and teach others how to get through the hard parts that you're getting through. But we have a lot of you right now currently in a battle, and I feel like it's about custody. I feel like it's about like divorce, like who's getting what. It's about control, like somebody really just wanted to control, or an abuse of control. There's other ways of abuse. It doesn't have to be physical, but I think for some of you it was. With this jealousy, it's this person gets jealous when you say something smarter, when you're getting more attention, when people like you more. It's like you are meant to shine, and this person was always a coattail rider, and I hope you understand what I'm saying by that. Is like they never had any specific light. I'm not saying they don't have talent or that they're not a good person. I'm leaning towards not so much a good person anymore. I don't know how you met them, but they're in a very dark place, and it has a lot to do with your energy when you walk in a room and how people gravitate to you and feel you are the more important. This could be a coworker as well. It doesn't have to be a love situation, but for most of you it is. I want to know what this yes is. Why is yes here? Panic, got caught up. Yes, somebody did cheat. Yes, somebody did backstab you. You have really bad feelings about what this person is doing. If you feel in any way that they set you up, or that they're going to set you up, or that they're going to cause a scene, or they did something shady, or they stole something from you, I feel like the answer is yes. And it has a lot to do with yeah, and they dabble in the dark. This literally just rolled at me. Spirit is trying to protect you and me. This person could be involved in dark magic, but I don't like immediately throw that out. They just could have dark thoughts and be manifesting those dark thoughts. We'll see. What's coming in for the reader? I did see new job, but let's see if it comes out. Oh, breakup. Immediately put my fingers on it. It was popped up too. So this person is being very catty, very manipulative, because they know they either got caught or they're caught up in something they can no longer control. And I meant to say secret and I said cigarette. I don't smoke, so maybe somebody is like lying about smoking. What was that movie? I just saw an image of it in my head. He was like seeing somebody else, and he was lying about smoking, and he had a wife and her mom died. Oh my God. I'm blanking. It'll come back to me. Maybe someone's lying about smoking or lying about being broken up with someone, but I just feel like somebody's spouse has a whole nother life, like a double life, and it's about to come out, or it already did, and the divorce or your separation is now, you know, you're full in it. Fake news. Okay, so for some of you, this isn't your relationship. This is somebody jealous of your relationship, spreading gossip and rumors that you guys are breaking up. Or somebody who's cheating, their person is going around saying you two are breaking up for them. I'm getting a lot of shit. Let's clarify this. Why is fake news here? Someone lied about a breakup and they weren't proud. Delay. Okay, so I'm getting a few things. Since this is collective, please only take what resonates to you. But I'm getting, for some of you, this is about your pride thing. Like you set out to do something, you're not a quitter, you want to go to counseling, you want to try to make it work, or this is what you have been doing. Others of you, this is definitely like someone's other lover just causing something about a lunch break or a lucky break. This says lucky break. I said lunch break. Did someone cheat on a lunch break with somebody else? It's not going to be for everyone. Backlash. Yep. Commitment. They're getting caught up. Someone's getting caught up or has been caught for cheating. Best new artist. Maybe you're writing a song about this. You're getting a lot of, like, you could still be with your person. Like, you could have made it through this. Maybe you're writing a song about a cheating scandal or a hardship you went through in your relationship, and people think you're breaking up, but you actually overcame it. That could be true for some of you. But I just feel like in the future, you're going to write a fucking song about what, I don't mean to laugh, but Spirit's coming in like, you might be hurting. Like, look at this. So much competition. There's so many animals coming in right now. So you could have a lot of competition in your career. You could have a lot of competition for your heart. Or you feel like you have to compete for someone's heart here. But I just feel like, did that just say karmic nose? Because that would make more sense to me. Fast movement. New car. There's another one that was popped up. Oh, not meant to be. Playing head games. Yeah, no wonder why this reading is so fucking crazy. Somebody's just spewing out a bunch of fucking rumors. A bunch of rumors about you, your relationship, your life. This is a karmic for sure. Takeover. They want to take over your life. They want to take over credit. Friends talking shit. Oh, bro. This person, like, got in your inner circle, whether you brought them in or they just migrated some way. They, like, small world, one person knows another. But anyway, your friends are turning on you. And it has a lot to do with this manipulative lover of yours telling a bunch of bullshit. They could be saying you're abusive. They could be saying you're cheating. They could be saying you're having money issues, but it's really all this person. Dear. Anything else for this deck before we move on? Clarify it a little bit better for you. Heavy in your feelings. Dreaming. Fast movement. Planning. Are you planning to go towards someone else or... Yeah, I would assume so. You're planning to leave this person. This person knows it. So now everything they're doing is straight up warfare. Straight up, I'm going to destroy it because you're not letting me in anymore and I don't have access. I'm going to say everything that you invented. I actually, like, this person is fucking asshole. They're saying you're abusive. They're saying you have money issues. They're saying you're bad in bed, man or woman. They're saying anything that you did of success was actually their idea. And it's all because you're picking yourself. You're choosing yourself. You're either going with another company, you're going with another lover, or you're just getting away from this person, cutting them out of your life. And they're very narcissistic. Stage a coup. Star quality. Windfall of money, alimony. Exactly. You're a star. I feel like some of you already are about to be. They're trying to sabotage this in every way. They want to ruin your public image. But I don't see it ruining it for you because you have star quality, windfall of money. This person wants alimony. So they're either waiting for the success to come in and then trying to slam you with some alimony, or they're painting the picture of they have nothing now because they got with somebody who's in the public eye and their image is trashed and they're not going to be able to make any professional money. They're basically blaming all of their failures on you, and it has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them and their attitude and the way they choose the dark. You're going on a new journey with this Fool, but let's see current energy. What's going on with you? Judgment. Divorce. You're starting to see the truth. You're getting back everything this person stole. It might not be a physical thing, but it's definitely a spiritual thing. Like, as soon as you remove this person from your life completely, whether you have or haven't, there's going to be a period of war zone. And I feel like everything they're going to do to you is going to come back as long as you don't participate. As long as you don't get vindictive back, and as long as you stay in the light, everything's coming up your way. You're only on the rise. Don't drop to this person's ugly nature. Don't worry about what other people are saying or doing. I just feel like Spirit's trying to say they're going to be exposed if they're not already, for the fake, for the liar that they are, for the staging a coup because they're jealous. Like, everyone's going to see them for their truth just by you standing in your power and being yourself and focusing on what's going good for you and not playing into this person, not being the person that they're describing. Just staying level head and calm with that. What would Jesus do? Just be 100% all the time. Try not to have any public angry rants. Don't talk shit about this person. Don't mention them when people bring them up. Just be like, that's kind of personal. I don't really want to talk about it. Don't worry, I'm fine. And they're fine. Everything's going to be fine, and just leave it at that. Like, don't play into anything this person does. Yeah, definitely getting justice, definitely getting in that divorce, definitely getting a better career by getting away from this person. And I think this person has always been after you for money, status, power of some kind. As much as I hate to say this, I don't think this person ever really loved you. And I think that's what hurts the most, because I think you did love this person, or you had like such high hopes about this connection, about this relationship. Maybe you felt like you were going to be a power couple. Maybe they stabbed you in the back and you didn't see it coming at all. Like, everything was fine at home, like you weren't fighting, but they were still being this, manipulative trash. You have Judgment and Justice. So anything you're going towards legally, I feel like is coming up in your favor. I don't feel like this person is going to get alimony, and it has a lot to do with their specific actions and them being caught. So I think you need to let things play out, even if it looks bad. Like, if this person, I don't know why I'm seeing like somebody speed dial, like call a pap. I don't really call them paparazzi around here. I call them reporters. So that could be a European term of some kind, but it's like, if they're doing like call a pap things, like, don't show up. Don't give them the photo opportunity. Don't play into their narratives they're trying to spin in a public way, because it's only going to fall back on your ass. They're playing a very dangerous game. And if you aren't clever, if you aren't completely disassociative with this person, like you don't want to sit with them, I'm not saying don't go to the same events, but make it clear and make it known that there is a divide. And you don't have to say anything, and you don't have to be malicious, but make it known in whatever way that you're going your way and this person is going theirs. And if you're in the situation where your relationship is really, really good and somebody is jealous of that in your professional arena or whatever, and they're attacking your relationship, to me, this would be your relationship is fine, but don't feed into the hype. Don't be overly... don't do things you normally wouldn't do. If you're not heavy on PDA and then all of a sudden you have rumors about your relationship being bad and you go out and you do a bunch of PDA, that's sketchy. People are going to be like, oh, they're covering. Just continue to be yourself and do things the way you've always done, and those rumors aren't going to stick. It's when you play into those rumors that really fucks you in the end. I'm not sure what side of the fence you're on. This is collective, so I feel like I'm covering both. Like, there's certain people that your relationship is really good, and you have outside influences trying to destroy it. But for most of you, this destroy is your actual spouse or your significant other. Near future energy. Recharging your hopes. Yeah. The more you call your energy back, the more you call your power back from the person, the more that you tell this person you're done and you keep those boundaries. Again, you do not have to be malicious. And I promise you, if you raise your voice at this person in any way, they're going to describe it as you shouted at them and they were scared for their life. You're going to want to have witnesses to everything they do and say. I wouldn't talk to them on the phone. I would talk to them through text, because everything would be acknowledged whatever you say, be comfortable with that coming out in a courtroom, because they're going to bring it to that level. Everything is going to be used against you from the minute you met this person until the fight is over. But you do have an emotional bounty, a celebration bounty as far as work, as far as feeling good about yourself by being away from that person and finally having your freedom. It's just elevating your vibes. It's elevating your abundance. It's like certain things aren't coming in for you because this person is still attached to your life, and spirit needs to remove them. Love, union, teamwork. So yeah, some of you, that's the Tower. Maybe you already know someone with this Empress. You could have a baby coming with someone else. That could be the rumor. Maybe you're trying to hide a pregnancy while you have all these rumors about your relationship. But this is very bountiful energy. And the Tower is falling. New love's coming in for you. New work is coming in for you. And a baby's coming in for you. And it doesn't necessarily mean right away, but it's like, you're dropping the fake, whether fake lover, fake coworker, fake friends. You're dropping all the things that are evil and negative because you're about to step into a new cycle of your life with true love, with a true positive family. And again, it might not happen like this. This is spirit giving you hope. Like everything's turning up in your favor as long as you stay in the light and you keep that in mind, that this person is going to use everything against you if you play the game correctly. And I'm sorry you even have to play it, but when you're dealing with malicious and evil people, you have to protect yourself. And if you do things correctly and you do things within the light and you don't give this person any ammunition and you don't feed into their storylines and you don't feed into their ego and you keep them at arm's length until those court papers are signed, everything is going in your favor. I think you just really need to take a breath. Take some time out. I wouldn't post anything on social media. I would just kind of be a recluse until whatever ending needs to happen is done. It's really hard to not want to inject your side of it. When somebody's saying some crazy ass shit about you, it's really hard for you, especially if you're in the public setting, to not want to come out with a statement or come out with your own truth. But I promise you, let it go. Let court speak for you. Let them bomb in court and all the court stories come out about being caught in lies, about how they didn't have any evidence. And then when you finally do say your piece, if it is a court situation and you're saying it in court, that's your justice. You're going to get to be able to say your piece and it will come out in a different way. Just don't do it for attention. Don't do it because it might look like your status is going to raise when you get away from this person, but it's going to look like this person's status is raising. It's like Spirit's building them up in all their lies and all their glory, and it's going to work for a minute. But then it's going to come crashing down with this Tower. Because one, they don't have any evidence if you don't give it. They don't have anything to back up what they're saying. And they don't have any way to prove that why they need all this money from you. If they're capable of working, you need to catch them in these moments of them trying, because I feel like this person is very money oriented. So if they take a side hustle and it has nothing to do with you, record it. So when they go to court and be like, I can't make any money for myself, you can have well, this person wanted to work with you. They paid you. I had nothing to do with it. This person wanted to work with you and pay you. I had nothing to do with it. You get work. You are able to get your own work, but you just want my money kind of thing. Like, by proving that they can get work on their own and coming back with the courtroom and saying how many times that they actually have worked, that they have earned their own money. And if it's the other way, if they're a homebody and you have, like, say you have maids, laundry service, driver, what does this person really do all day that they need your money? Are they a drug addict? Do they sleep all day? This is when you need to really break down the habits for the courtroom. Like, why should I have to pay this person who is clearly taking advantage of me and what I can provide, and they're just being lazy. They don't have any health conditions. They can do their own vacuuming. They can do their own laundry. And if they want help, then they're going to have to earn their own money to get that help. I've worked hard for the success I have in my life, and I have all of this help because I'm not home. I'm working. I'm doing this thing. Like, I need somebody to take care of my property. And because this person was my spouse or living with me while they were in my home, that included in the care, but they're not living with me. And they're home. And they can take care of their own house. Their legs aren't broke. They don't have any ailments. They don't have any mental illness. None of that stuff. Prove in court their true nature. The true nature behind who they are in closed doors. But you can't just say it in a courtroom. You have to prove it. It's not what you say, it's what you can prove. So start, some kind of proof of any text messages, going out a lot, drinking heavily, sleeping around, heavy spending, not taking care of the kids, not showing up for engagements, record them and taking any kind of money offer, taking any kind of side hustle jobs. Prove that they can work, prove their true nature, that they're a very toxic person, like they drink all the time, they're not good around the kids. Like, you need to come prepared. And Jesus would come prepared. It doesn't mean you're being a malicious person, because you are not feeding into this. You are just proving to the court what this person is really doing. Why are they asking for all this money? Just because you married somebody and you had money and you brought them into your world does not mean in the court of law that you are responsible for taking care of that person after your marriage ended. The only one you are responsible to take care of is the child you produce. Not all alimony is granted. And a lot of the cases, if you are the one with more money, they do grant alimony, but it will be fair, especially if you can prove that this person can take care of themselves, that they can live their own life, that they have addictions, they got to get themselves fixed up, and it's not your job and it's not your place to take care of them anymore. You are separating your life from them. I would be a recluse. I don't think that you should. I'm not saying don't have fun in your life, but when you're out, don't get intoxicated. Don't have loose lips. Don't be out kissing other people, regardless of how upset you are, regardless of how long you've been separated. Don't put that image out there. It's going to kick you in the ass later down the road with this court stuff. And this person is causing a lot of stress and anxiety, and you will have a lot of stress and anxiety, especially if stuff is coming out within your community or in the public. Remember what I said. Let it ride. Just be who you are. Your truth will speak for itself. It's going to be a little bit of a gap. This is going to be a court battle. This is going to be a long battle, so you're going to be going through it. I need you to pace yourself and stay in the sun. Stay in the light. Keep cutting those cords that bind you to this person. Keep, in all ways of your life, everyone around you and yourself, make it known that you are separating. And if you are on the other end of it and you're not separating from a lover, make it known that you're separating from the person or group that is spreading all this gossip. Don't go to parties where they're at. Don't respond to them in any way. Because I feel like every message you send to this person, it's just going to be shown publicly. You need to take time for you to rest and heal, because it's going to be hard. It's going to be hurtful. This person's nasty. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. Take that time away in private to grieve. Don't let this person use your grief against you. A lot of people grieve in a different way. They go out drinking, they sleep around. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're a shitty person. These two squirrels keep fighting. Look at this squirrel. Right here. Demanding its turf. And this, I know you can't tell, that squirrel keeps trying to go over there, and they're literally chasing each other, and I feel like that's what your karmic's doing. They're just trying to chase you out and bury their supplies so you can't get to them. Very bully energy. bullshit energy, but you're the star. You're going to heal from this. You're going to go on. Your image is going to be restored. You're just nervous about the truth coming out. You're nervous about maybe perhaps introducing another lover. I would definitely sit on any new love stuff until court is finished or the break is well known. Stay strong in that. Don't let them use anything about your new life against you. Take care of yourself. Right now, you need to focus on your healing your heart, healing your mind and your soul, coming down to center, because it's about to be really fucking nasty, and you're gonna need to be stoic and calm. And when you get home at the end of the day, if no one's home and you want to vent about this person, again, make sure there's no recording devices, because I feel like this person is fucking nasty. You're standing in your power. Know the truth and vent in a healthy way in private so that nobody has anything to use against you. And then trust me when I say they're gonna have a million things to use against your person. They're gonna get caught up in so many lies, scandals, money issues. I heard blackmail. So if they're blackmailing you in any way, I would definitely bring this up in the courtroom and not before. Or definitely get a hold of some law enforcement. Is whatever this person has on you, by them blackmailing you, that's an actual crime. And if you participated in a crime, perhaps this is Spirit's way of what would Jesus do? And being able to clean your slate and step up and be like, look, I did this wrong thing. I might have to face a consequence for it. But if that's all this person has on you, cut the cord, own it, walk through it, and get your life back. I hope this was helpful. Hang in there. Love and light, everyone. See you next time. Bye.